Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about a special word. It's called habitat. A habitat is a place where animals live, and there's lots of different kinds of habitats that we might see different animals in. On our big poster, our Awesome Animals poster, we have 4 different places. We have the desert that's dry and hot. In the desert, we might find animals like lizards or snakes. The next place that we had on our poster was the forest. And the forest is actually kind of close to where we live here in California. We can go up to the mountains and see all different kinds of animals in the forest. Some of the things that we had on our poster were bears, bugs, and owls. The next thing we had was the ocean. The ocean is full of wonderful creatures, and I'm sure you can think of so many things that live in an ocean habitat. But some of the things we saw were sharks, fish, and maybe jellyfish too. The last habitat that we have on our Awesome Animals poster is the rainforest. The rainforest has so many interesting animals. They have birds and cheetahs. So we're gonna get creative today, and we're gonna use our imaginations to come up with our own habitats. You're gonna need your big white piece of paper. You're gonna have to pick what habitat you want to make. Do you want to make the desert, the ocean, the forest, or the rainforest? We are all going to do a different habitat today. So I have Jaden, Candrelyn, and Leon with me, so that way we can make all of the 4 different habitats. So grab your paper, grab any materials you need, and let's get started making our habitats today. So Jaden is going to be making the forest on his paper. He picked out paints, so he has green and brown, so he can make all the different trees that we see in the forest. He also said he wanted to draw some pictures, so he brought out his colored pencils and crayons to draw pictures on his paper. And Jaden also decided to use regular construction paper because he wants to make it into trees, I think. So let's see what Jaden creates and how he makes his forest habitat. So Jaden finished his forest habitat. He made some trees. There's the blue sky. There's some plants, and looks like he made an animal down here on the ground. And there's even some birds flying in the sky. So don't forget to add animals to your habitat page when you're done making it. Okay, so Leon is gonna make the ocean habitat on his paper, and he chose to only use paint. So he picked out a couple of different blues. We have light blue, dark blue, a glittery blue, and purple for his ocean. So let's see what Leon creates and how his ocean habitat turns out. A lot of different colors, and he even put a sticker on here for the sun. So if you have some fun stickers that you want to use for any of your animal habitats, you can. He made some sand and some green ocean plants. We made lots of different colors for our ocean water, and we have some blue sky. Leon added some animals to his habitat. Do you know what animals live in the ocean? Fish. Leon added 4 different fish to his ocean. Now we're going to see what the next habitat's going to look like. All right, Candrelyn is going to be working on the desert. So we have a couple of different colors for the desert. Because the desert is so dry and sandy, we have some orange and yellow that we can use to make the sand, as well as the brown. But there's also some green plants that grow in the desert called cactus. So we might paint some green cactus, or we might cut them out with paper. There's also big rocks in the desert, so we might put some big rocks on our paper too. So let's see what Candralyn creates and what her desert habitat looks like. So Candralyn finished her desert and she made cactuses, some mountains, and lots of sand in her desert. I'm going to be working on the rainforest today, and the rainforest has lots of different green trees and lots of green plants that grow. So I'm going to be painting a lot of green on my paper today. Okay, so I finished my rainforest, and my rainforest has a lot of colors. I put a little bit of blue sky because most of the rainforest is filled with all these green and colorful plants. So I have a lot of green. You can see some of the trunks of my trees in there, and I put a little bit of yellow and orange in there too. And I made a little monkey to go in my rainforest. So I'm gonna put him into my trees so that he can swing. I want you to add at least one animal to your habitats.